Hi, this is Bill Lee with Customer Reference Forum, updating you on the 2012 Summit on Customer Engagement coming up next month, February 28th and 29th in San Mateo, California. I've got to tell you, we've been doing this event now for 8 years. I'm so pumped about the content at this summit that I'm about to bust a button here. I'm going to try to convey half the excitement that we're feeling for this event. And I'm afraid if I do, I don't know if you'll be able to stand it, but we'll take that chance. So here you go. Here's the top 6 reasons why this is the best content, the most essential content that we've had in our history. Number 1, keynoter. Chief Marketing Officer Scott Ulrich from Responsys is going to be our keynoter. He's one of the top 10 CMOs in the United States. He's restored his company in the last 4 years based on a foundation of customer advocacy. He is a customer advocacy strategist, and he's going to show us how he's implemented that strategy with great success at his firm. And what is this going to mean to you? When you get back and people ask you, your boss asks you, your CMO asks you, what did you learn? This presentation alone is going to blow them away. Number 2, thought leadership. We're going to have one of the great thought leaders in the world on social media, Sean O'Driscoll. He's also one of the top thought leaders when it comes to customer advocacy. His knowledge of both those subjects, in my opinion, is the greatest of any thought leader in the world. And he's going to be sharing his insights with us. And what this is going to mean for you is social media represents a huge opportunity for reference programs. It may represent your greatest opportunity. It also may represent your greatest threat if you don't stay abreast of it. And after spending an hour with Sean, picking his brain, you're going to be far ahead in your thinking and in your approaches on the subject of social media and customer references. More thought leadership. We're going to have the author of the forthcoming book called The Hidden Wealth of Customers. It's a book about the strategic imperatives of customer advocacy. It's being published by Harvard Business Review Press, the top business book publisher in the world. And the author of I'm the author of the book. I'm writing it. What I've done is I've spent the last 18 months talking in depth with senior executives and working with them on this issue of customer advocacy. I understand how they think about it. I understand the role that references can play in their thinking. I understand the signals that they're giving off when they need advocacy and may not even realize it. When you get back and start engaging with your executives at your firm, you're going to understand how to recognize the signals when they need an advocacy program and what that advocacy program is going to look like. And I'll be sharing some of that with you, of course. Customer panel. We're going to have a panel of MVP customers from Salesforce.com. Salesforce.com customers are the most passionate customers this side of Apple that I know of. And they're going to be talking about what it is that makes them so passionate and what kinds of things they do to advocate for Salesforce that are going to open your eyes. When you get back to your companies, this is going to provide you with plenty of material and plenty of ideas on new ways and new approaches to win advocates and also to employ them in your marketing and sales efforts. So those are the high-level things that are exciting us. What about nuts and bolts? Well, we always cover those very thoroughly. We're going to have presentations from your peers, reference managers who are running reference programs at Intel, at Salesforce.com, NetApp, Lexmark, EMC, NetSuite, Oracle. We're going to have some of the top thinkers, the top practitioners in the world describing the latest things that they're doing so that you keep abreast of what's actually going on in the reference world. They'll be talking about everything from best practices in customer video, doing more with less, taking a small staff and leveraging it for a global program. EMC is going to be talking, Marie Ross from EMC is going to be talking about that. We're going to have plenty of presentations on how references are being used in various social media applications. We're going to have a primer on reference programs and social media. Filling your pipeline is going to be covered in these presentations. Building reference groups and reference communities, an army of advocates. We're also going to be doing something new this year on the nuts and bolts end. We're going to have workshops. It's great to hear how your peers are doing things at other companies. But we're going to have workshops giving you the processes, the templates, the approaches, the steps to take to implement these ideas when you get back to your companies. We're going to be doing 4 skills building workshops on topics that include taking your reference program to the next level. For your reference program, what does the next level look like? And how do you get there? If reference programs cannot stay still in this new world of marketing that we're living in, we're going to show you what it looks like and how to get to the next level. Communicating program effectiveness to your senior leadership. That's an essential enduring skill. You got to get those budgets. You got to be able to talk to your senior leaders to get it. You'll know how to do it after this workshop. 2 other topics that we cover in the regular presentations we're going to go into in depth in our workshops. Filling your reference pipeline, we're calling it Finding the Fanatics, and also integrating your reference program with demand generation efforts. This is a great opportunity for reference programs and a great opportunity for your demand gen folks. Getting customer content into demand generation programs, we're going to show you how to do that with one of the founders of the demand generation industry leading that workshop. What else? If you're just starting a reference program, we always have a segment for that. We're going to have a workshop for that this time on getting started in a reference program, or if your reference program needs to be retooled, this will also have some valuable information and approaches for you as well. What else? Research. We do regular research on benchmarking research on customer reference programs. We have that for sale now on our website at $299. We'll have that available for free, of course, to the attendees of the summit. I see my time is about up, so that's it for now. I could go on, but this is Bill Lee signing off. Hope to see you at the summit next month in San Mateo.